uh, Evil Mark Hamill. We I usurped the crown or the leadership of the city, and then promptly put Aladdin in place as my as the retainer for the city. We found Famous Amos, who will help to run the military, and we were trying to figure out how to deal with like leaving the city after I just took over it. So we left them in place, and now we're moving on to we're renting back the airship, and we're going to uh, going to help out in the or going to try and save the people from the grotto.
That seems like a pretty thorough recap. Anybody have anything to add to it?
No, that sounded about right. I know there's probably something we're missing, but
Mark was way too
That's
excited about.
the very little bit that I remember.
I was a little too excited about worrying about my my peons in the imaginary city. So
It wasn't really imaginary. I mean, it's all important stuff. But Oni was about to take the airship and depart. And Sari is staying with Aladdin.
Yeah, that's right.
And they're going to work on installing one of those teleporters to make it easier for us to access.
Yeah.
Go back and forth.
That is true. So we find ourselves traversing the immense dune sea between the kingdom of Amon-Ra and Ish aboard the airship. It's slow going, and because the desert sprawls on for what seems to be an infinite vastness in any direction, it seems even more, because there's no landmarks to really mark your progress, so there are those moments where you have to check in and make sure you're even moving. Who gets our inspiration token for today, or I guess for last session?
Ooh, I mean, it was all Hoppy and Draco.
didn't even get touched because he was so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
And also because he was one of the biggest threats on the field. Hi, Zeke!
Morning, Zeke!
It could be Mark.
Let me take you off for a second.
Hi, Zeke! Good morning!
Say hi.
Good morning, Zeke!
Hi, John!
Hi, bud!
Say hi to Meg.
Nah.
And
I
Mark.
like to say hi to John, too.
You say hi to Zach.
Like, nope. Only John. John's the favorite.
It's good to see you, bud. I think he's waiting for John to talk.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
That's it. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, choke him out. All right. Is Zach getting the inspiration token?
I say go ahead and give it Hoppy. He was the pincushion. I was sacrificing him left and right as I was kicking butt.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Hoppy, you gain inspiration token +1.
Okay.
Aboard the airship, there is lots and lots of, let's call it free time. Is there anything, before I kind of just jump cut to the next exciting bit in the story, is there anything you guys would like to do? Anything you'd like to talk to each other about? Anything you'd like to discuss? Interpersonal conflicts, hopes, dreams, fears?
Are the consultants the ones flying this thing?
You are the ones flying this thing. Aladdin came basically by himself.
Oh, okay.
And you left him there.
Do they really trust us with this? Can anybody fly this damn thing?
Watching D&D.
Yeah, watching D&D.
And you don't even have your emergency escape option with Andy.
Yeah.
I believe in us.
The person most qualified to run it is probably Renan. There's an arcane magic component to managing its engine. Steering it, I imagine any of you can kind of figure out, especially in the infinite vastness of the desert. There's not a lot to run into.
Fair
But
enough.
the ascension, descension, and speed are all moderated by the alchemical concoctions that run its engine. That specific intermix needs to be monitored by someone who has arcane training. I think Renan has the highest arcana, but we may want to verify that.
Meg, do you want to pilot
Happy
today? Okay.
I'm sorry, she's
Hello,
not feeling well.
John.
Please send her our best.
For sure. She was been sick for a couple days, but then she still had to work and do a bunch of other stuff, so she's now crashed.
I'm glad she's taking the day to rest if she needs it, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm rolling for Arcana.
No chance it's COVID, right?
Cool.
It shouldn't be. Everyone else in the house has been sick. Eli went to the urgent care
There's something
and
nasty
didn't
going
have
around
COVID.
right now.
Yeah.
Hi, John.
Hi, Zeke. I'm glad you're feeling okay.
Everybody's.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey! Renan did it. I don't know if Arcana was right. I asked and wasn't sure, but
Mhm.
I feel like a 22 is gonna do it.
Yeah, the alchemical intermixings, like there's a bunch of vials that line the engine room wall. There are 3 specifically different colored vials. She thinks she understands how the intermix engine works now. They will need to be fed into the engine compartment periodically. And then there's like some that make it sort of would change the intermix so that it produces more heat to ascend. Some that will dim that reaction and make the ship cooler overall, which will help you land safely. And with a 22, Renan feels like she has a firm grasp of how to manipulate the engine's formulation to do what we need it to do.
Sweet. Other question is, are we up here long enough to get a long rest?
You are up here for 2.5 days, so if you have not
Yes.
yet taken a long rest, absolutely yes.
Yay, long rest buttons! Long rest buttons!
Smash it.
You can hit it twice.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oni needs this. Oh,
You
like
can
a
sleep for 2
vacation.
nights if you want.
mhm.
Is there anything else we want to talk about? Anything else we need to do prior to getting to the next place?
It'd be a good idea for Amon to use the sunrise and sunset to check in with Sari and just make sure everything is okay.
Hmm.
Uh,
Good call.
But we restocked on supplies before we left, so
He has the Aladdin has the one of the sending stones, right? And we have the other one,
Dada.
oh yeah. But
so we can talk to him.
we can talk to him, but probably best to check in on her. She might be a little more privy to things.
True.
And or he might
Oh,
not
oh,
want
hi.
to let you down.
It
So he
was
might not
it.
want to share.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, sorry, the whole or my purpose was we have a couple different ways of talking to them, so we can stay in contact and okay.
Then I'll just say, like, the daily check-in, the 2 days that you're aloft in travel, no significant news. Everybody's still kind of on your side of things, finding their footing, trying to not radically overstep bounds whilst trying to establish good alliances. Yeah, no news to report. Everything's going swimmingly. There hasn't been an insurrection, and the city hasn't burned down. So far, day 2 of Regent stewardship is A+.
Great.
In the middle of day 2, I get bored, so I start annoying Renin a little bit on how to fly
That sounds right.
with a 14,
she,
of course.
she does explain to you that the most volatile of the 3 concoctions is entirely edible, and you should definitely try some. If there's no other things that you guys want to do preparation-wise, role-play-wise, out of the constraints of the game, then I'm ready to jump us forward to the approach to Draco's Grotto.
Okay.
I don't want to shortchange anybody's experience here. If there's anything else you want to talk about, please do. This is the perfect time for these kinds of short rest, downtime activities. But if we're ready to go, I am ready to go.
Let's go.
I'm ready to go.
The only thing that I can think of is maybe we want to start considering a long-term plan, whether that involves like identifying where we're going next or what. But like, does anybody have a specific goal in mind that they want to approach after we help our towns?
Well, we don't know what we're going to be up against, so we should probably come up with our plan of action for approach and how we want to get into the city to check things out, we have them established tunnels, so we should be able to enter from underneath, which hopefully the Silver Flame doesn't know about.
It's held by the Silver Flame, right?
Currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At least that's what you were told by Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I have Montu's cloak, which can hide me and make me look like a human. But I don't remember how often I can use that.
At will. Like, as many times as
Okay.
you want to look like a bald, muscular human, you can.
Okay, well,
Call it the Cloak of John.
I always want to look like a bald, muscular human. So
Same.
So we can use that to help us sneak in a little bit, because as we know, they don't like Tatarax.
I wanted to also, somebody, maybe Mark, said something about wanting to know what our long-term plan was, and since we had a 3-week period where we didn't play at all, and there's been we were in the maze before that, so just sort of like a touchstone back to the overarching, the plot, if you will, of my campaign. Mm-hmm. Your next big endeavor is to seek out a seer named Glissa, who apparently knows the location or can tell you how to find the final piece of the legacy of Horus. And her last known location was in Hamunaptra, the city of the dead, which is before everything went sideways with the maze, Hoppy's ascension to ruler of that place, and you guys learning from Aladdin that the grotto that was initially your next stop, was to seek out the seer Glissa, who knows how you can find the 4th and final piece of the legacy of Horus, and that you were told she was last seen habitating in Hamunaptra.
There we
That's
go.
kind of that's like your big story thread.
I remember her now, though. Yes. That's been a while. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Well, we had that whole thing in the jungle, and then the whole thing in the maze. So it's like it feels like 8 months since we did any of that. So
it has been a bit of time, and we had like a couple of really bad no play weeks in there too. So it was like the lost time feels real, which is fun because you guys literally did lose like 6 months of game time due to the time dilation effect. So this is kind of like the ultimate RP.
Yeah. Okay. The other thing.
Sorry, go ahead, Mark.
The other thing was, don't we still have something in the cube, Saint, or
I wonder if
there is a monster in Lord Astley's cube. That's true.
Yeah, Lord Astley's cube. Do we want to pause while we're out here?
No, I want to save my damn place. You're saving your damn place. I want to save my place. Get to the grotto.
I'm just thinking that that's a really easy get out of
Leave
jail
it out
free
in the
card
middle of
when
leave it out in the middle
Yeah.
of the desert so it can
Terrorize again.
terrorize other people. We're gonna
well
have to come
we
back
could
out
also
together.
we also could kill it so that we're ready to use Astley's cube again, and we don't leave a monster in the middle of the desert.
Or we could
But-
release it on the silver flame.
Or we could just like drop it in the middle of nowhere and hope that it, that has never backfired on anyone ever, right?
Ever. I feel like we leave it where it is and we just get to the grotto. But
The
I
idea
do
of
like
the
the
whole-
idea of potentially releasing it out into the wilds to create a
Save the
distraction
day
so that we
again.
can get our people onto the airship and back to Ish.
Does anybody actually remember what was in it?
I do.
Yes, it was when we did that one big battle, and it was a series of little battles, and then when we got to the final big bad, that's how we took it out. We just put it in the cube,
Okay.
right? It was the tiered like elemental areas. Is that right,
Yeah,
John?
it is.
I thought we had dumped that one and used it again.
I don't think so.
Okay.
That was the only
No.
time that we did that, and John didn't expect us to do it that way, but that's how we won. And
Oh.
then we
I
had to
certainly
tell
didn't
all of the
expect him to be
Oasis
able to
people our story.
fail his saving throw because it was like it's his strong save, and he had a +8 or 9 to it. So I feel like getting a
Jeez.
16 shouldn't be that hard. I had to roll an 8 or better on a 20 side. And,
Yep.
yeah,
Not
it
so
was.
much.
It was in the arena in the Wandering Oasis for the approval of the Archon of Advancement that you
Okay.
encased the thing. The final, if you remember, there were like 4 elemental platforms, one sort of themed for 4 primary elements, and then at the center there was one that was just teeming with undeath. And
Yes.
you guys basically kited the enemy of the mob of zombies and got to the penultimate giant undead creature boss.
hmm
And rather than fight it, pokeballed it. And
Okay.
ever since then, you've had like a Titan of Undeath just in your pocket,
Yeah,
slowly leeching.
And I feel like it will come in handy eventually.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, someday we could use that. We may want to deal with the Pokeball of Undeath. So,
Mhm.
all right, let's go. I wanted to bring it up as things that we haven't dealt with that we might want to deal with at some point.
You can't make me talk about my issues.
All right. Jump cutting forward on mid-afternoon of the 3rd day, you crest the last of the major huge dunes, and you're in now much more familiar territory. You recognize some of the local landmarks, and you know that just basically about 7 miles away, kind of like right at the limit of horizon view, is formerly Lone Water, now Draco's Grotto. Is there any, like, in the context of like a long approach, do you want to be much higher? Do you want to have the airship low to the ground to avoid detection? Is there a world where you want to be like, Halo dropping in from 25,000 feet? You guys, since like 7 miles is kind of like the range at which you probably right now, because of the curvature, can't be visually detected. But if you get much closer, if they have an active scout on a tall building, there's a chance you can be spotted. So I didn't want to like
I
Just
feel
drop
Drop
you
would
in the
be
perimeter.
fun.
I feel like going through the tunnels that we had them established to bring the gold into the grotto is going to be our best bet, because if I
So-
remember
so keep it
correctly,
low
that was
to-
pretty far out from like where we fought that creature was pretty far out from the town itself, and so we should be able to go in through the original
The back
hole.
door.
Yeah. And just go check it out. We could use pass without a trace when we get closer, but I feel like that's
Keep it
gonna be
low
our
to the
best
ground
bet.
and
Yeah.
get on it that way. There you go.
we want the surprise. So
Hey, Renan, you think you could handle that?
Renan can. She can sneak in anywhere. We're gonna have to find a way to conceal this thing, though. Do you have the spell that lets you conceal something or create a barrier around? Like, could we?
I-
'Cause we're gonna
I
have to land
do
this.
have, what is it called?
There's no
I've got
light.
Nature's Veil,
Oh.
which is a thing that helps me disguise myself. But I wonder if I could
Extend that to the ship.
exponent. Yeah. If you give me 5 hours instead of an hour.
You could have all
I'll
the
give-
time
or-
you need if we could do that, or like just make it look like a sand dune or something. There must be a way. There must be a spell or something in our arsenal.
I can do like the Druid Grove. It
Maybe
doesn't have to be a lush forest, right?
What do you think, John?
Eh.
Of our
I'm
options?
reading it now. My only concern is that the Nature's Veil feature is supposedly only going to last for a turn.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind you like applying it on a larger scale, but I feel like changing 2 elements of the spell makes me less excited about it. I don't mind you and Draco working together and using something like the Druid Grove or a hallucination terrain to kind of like co-opt each other's
Okay.
magics to make something like that work. But I don't mind bending a facet of a spell, but I don't
Yeah,
like changing
that's
2
totally
different
fair.
axes.
Yeah.
We're
So
not pretty
we'll work
enough.
together.
Caleb, you and I aren't pretty enough.
That's just definitely
Speak
not.
for-
I
speak for
feel like
yourself, it's
Hawkeye
rules.
privilege would definitely let me change one of those things. Like if Amon
Uh,
wanted to try to like hide the entire
I-
ship for like a single pass of the spyglass user's like gaze, yeah, Hawkeye privilege probably gets him that. That's cool. Or like if he wants to just say, "Oh my God, the whole team got captured. I need to be myself only, invisible for like 2 hours while the guards reset." Hawkeye privilege probably also gets him that, but not both. Like,
Well, see,
I mean,
Only hot
certainly-
girl privilege.
certainly not in a sweater.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
think
saying?
I don't think I could get away with that either.
So what you're saying is I just need to just
Okay, see, like that's
Where-
sure. Yeah, like okay. Now we're talking like probably 2 targets for 10 minutes. Yeah.
there you go.
give me a minute.
Perfect. So the plan is to approach low, staying as low to the ground as you can. The gold mines were initially only about half a mile away from the from the grotto's center. And there were a network of tunnels. But here's my recollection, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. The tunnels weren't, or the mine wasn't a mine so much as it was tunnels that this large burrowing creature made as it dug underground into a central tunnel that Oni jumped into, killed the chaos beast in that tunnel. Its blood became gold, as is the case with beasts of chaos, and that you guys basically drilled like a perpendicular 90-degree shaft back up to the surface, and that there was a linear path straight away from it that took you eventually straight out. So you only really have like an access point where the creature originally made its burrow. The small network of interconnected areas where all of the blood eventually like came to pool in the sand that has been dug out and mined, possibly, in its entirety at this point, and then a perpendicular, a 90-degree shaft this way to out. To my mind, I don't
They
remember
also
there
had
being...
crystals.
Sure.
Crystal
yeah.
was like crystalling that we were harvesting too, that we're selling.
I just don't remember there being like a network of tunnels that went beneath the city. I remember it kind of just being like a shaft that has
Gotcha.
2 entrances.
In one of our early conversations about the grotto, I think the first time you let us pick the things that we wanted to have them develop while we were adventuring, we had talked about having them incorporate a series of tunnels from the grotto so that way they could move the gold unseen, because we didn't want to draw attention to. So the idea was to like have it be built under the tavern or something so that our people would be able to get in and out safely. So I was just assuming that had taken place, because that was one of our original conversations about how they were going to get the gold in and out being unseen. We didn't want to draw attention to the area.
Okay, let me jump in for just a
Yeah.
second. I don't remember that, and it's not in my notes, but does the rest of the party remember that? Like, I trust you guys in a way that like, I don't
honestly,
think you're trying to cheat me, but if that
Let
sounds
me
right
find
to
my
other...
Draco's Grotto notes, because
No, it's not necessary.
I just linked them.
Nice.
Yes, that is exactly what we wrote.
Okay.
Here, develop a secret tunnel system to reach Omnit's cave
Secret
for gold
tunnel.
mining and extraction in secret, using the gold to reinvest in the town and its people to build discretion and loyalty.
Perfect.
I vaguely remembered it until Secret Tunnel, and then I remembered all of it.
Secret tunnel it is then.
Yeah, on page 2. Yay, notes!
Good job, Notes. You're the best.
That's why I was like, no, we'll just go through the tunnels. We'll be fine.
So secret.
So secret.
But it's still not as far away as what we were thinking. So still only half a mile from town.
Yeah.
So the first question I have then is, assuming that you have like the half-mile distant access to apparently an elaborate network of secret tunnels, secret tunnel. How far from that tunnel network are you going to land your airship? Like, are you landing very close to it to get in and out as quickly as possible, or are you going to take the tack of let's park a mile away so nobody accidentally finds the airship, hike a mile through the desert to the entrance to those mining tunnels?
I think we definitely need to be far out and walk in, and I can use pass without a trace also.
That's what Amon says.
Far out. I think that would probably be better because I don't want to risk losing the airship, since that's how we're hoping to be able to take people away.
Okay. My next concern for you is, as you are now, the plan is to land about a mile out, staying low the entire time, as low as you can reasonably safely do. Mm-hmm. Land the airship, hike a mile into the access the tunnels, and next steps to follow. Is anybody? We don't really have NPCs with us. Even Sari stayed behind in Ish, so we don't have Renan as an active player today. Mm-hmm. Is she staying with the ship, or are we just leaving the ship invisibly cloaked in a combination of Amon Draco magics and hope that that's enough because we need all hands on deck?
We're leaving the ship.
I think all hands on deck.
Yeah, if we're infiltrating an area, we can't leave Renan behind.
Quick question.
Sneak.
Do we have... Okay, I know we're in the desert. Do we have plant life nearby this that's, like a tree or a large cactus or something?
So, like, about a mile from here, there's an enormous, lush outcropping of growth that is fed by a natural spring. Like, somebody's actually built, like, a whole network of buildings around it.
Like a whole grotto, even.
like a whole grotto. Yeah. So within like half a mile of the grotto, there is, as water has seeped, there's the expansion of some. About a mile away, I would tell you that very, very little. But as you the closer you get to the grotto, the more likely you're going to start seeing sprigs of green here and there, signs of obvious life.
Okay. The only reason why I was asking was because if we had some around, I'd be able to use my Grove Guardians that are with the Druid Grove. But if there's not around, then I can't use it. So, and never mind.
All right, so you park it about a mile out. What is your plan? Is the plan to still use the Druid Grove and Amon's skill as a ranger to disguise the landing site?
Yes.
That's the plan.
The area can be as small as a 30-foot cube or as large as a 90-foot cube. I'm okay with this. It lasts for 24 hours, so you guys are kind of on a clock. And a reminder that while this is not a concentration spell, if Draco dies, the effect ends. Just like an important safety tip.
It isn't protecting the ship itself, it's the area around the ship, because it's a structure. It doesn't do structures.
To aid in a natural blending of, like, rather than, lifeless desert to, conjured image, Amon and Draco, the ship is huge. What kind of feature are we making it look like? Is it just mirage-y so that you kind of just don't really see anything so much, and it's just kind of just like a transparent effect that you're just seeing rolling dunes beyond it? Are you going to mask it like a rocky outcropping?
I was going to say make it look like a rocky outcropping and then like kind of covering it with stuff that we have on hand, and then having Draco kind of fill in the details a little bit, make it look convincing.
If you guys have that plan, one roll, I don't care who does it, but a survival check to like naturally blend the conjured protection into the natural terrain to make it look seamless.
Can I do it?
Again, one roll, I don't care who.
Poppy's like whispering behind them.
There you go.
23 seems really good. You do your ranger thing, even hiding the tracks on foot of everybody kind of scampering around, so that once Oni raises her earth and winds of Pass Without Trace, there is literally no evidence that anybody's ever been here. It'll look like, the alien landscape of a distant planet. It looks good to you. You're confident in that it's pretty well disguised. I mean, not to mention just in a desert. Someone would have to be out in the middle of nowhere wandering around to accidentally even bump into it. And if they did, they'd have to walk into it, basically. You'd have to walk into the one rock in the whole desert.
And when they do that, there's spirits of nature around the area protecting it too. So.
Ooh, spirit of nature.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys begin your walk into the mine area. Oni, if you want, or let me know when you want to cast your Pass Without Trace.
I'm going to do it as soon as we step away from the area that's been shadowed.
Okay.
Where the airship was.
For the purposes of this scene, I'd like everybody to give me a stealth check. This will be representative of everything up to and including the approach in through the mines.
Very stealthy, guys, just so you know.
Plus 10. Everybody gets plus 10.
Huh. So it's plus 10, so I get 24. I'm pretty awesome.
Is 17 high enough?
You don't get to know that. Least of all without showing me some shoulder or something. God damn. It is. You have been very successful with this in the past, so I would tell you that you feel like this whole opalescent, translucent, rising winds effect that you've created in an open desert setting before seems like it never fails, and metagame 17 is not a small number, so probably.
Okay.
You guys, go ahead, Mark.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate the cloak, so
Okay.
I don't stand out.
Hood up. You guys approach the largest entrance, the closest entrance to the mine, which is the natural mine shaft that Oni and crew dug out. This would be the primary shaft that led to where the beast actually fell. The mine shaft itself, there's nobody in it today, which probably isn't surprising to you.
Mm-hmm.
Go in, find a different access point,
No,
different plan.
I think that's our access. Our plan is to go through the
Sure.
mines and try to sneak up into the city, the grotto, to get a better idea
Okay.
of what's happening.
You walk deep into the cave again at that sort of gradual, gentle slope. You find an area that's been recently reinforced with wooden beams to prevent collapse, and in the basin where the creature, the Beast of Chaos, had initially died, that has all now been entirely excavated, leaving behind a giant, deep bowl shape, approximately 200 feet in diameter.
We're so rich, guys.
Beyond that, you can see a spider web networking of 5 or 6 different tunnels that kind of come off at 3 or 4 different angles each, leading out from this chamber. Those are also new to your eyes and experience. Notably, there's not a single drop speck sight of gold anywhere in this huge domed section where the beast fell. It looks as though your team has successfully removed all of the chaotic blood gold that was here.
Nice.
But there are mostly let's say 4 paths of the 6 that look like they're major arteries that were well traveled at some point, and they all kind of head directly towards the center of what you would assume the grotto is from this position, and 2 that kind of take more circuitous outer paths. They sort of give you this crescent moon impression of winding around, maybe because they couldn't afford to dig any more straight shots through because it weakens the ground above. Who knows, but 4 arteries that seem to kind of head straight towards the city center, and 2 that take a a broader, round the outside approach, the trailer park trails.
Round the outside.
Whew.
Round the outside.
How do you wish to proceed?
Wheel or
I say we
Woe
go-
has to give us the direction that we want to go. If there's 4 that are heading into the city, one of them must be better.
I can do it once a day. Do you want me to? Which direction do you want me to do it on?
That
Or
or
which path?
ancestral guidance.
Yeah, that's
I can also do it with the compass, which is free.
Then let's do that.
Yeah.
So we're not having to spend a resource.
Yeah. What are we asking? Wheel or Woe for going left?
Yeah, you'll have to
Oh, we
ask
get-
for
we get
each
4
of the
directions.
4 pathways.
Wheel or Woe? Which way should we go?
Nice.
Whoa. Assuming that we would just, ask about each of the 4 major arteries.
Yes.
You get Wheel
Woe
and
and all of them.
Woe from 3 of them, and just Woe from the 4th one.
So we're not
should
going
go that
the
way.
4th one.
And then we
There's
just
2
take the
different
middle one
kinds
out
of
of
players.
all those.
That's so funny. Oni's just gonna look at Hoppy and shrug.
I mean,
All right.
it says whoa. There's got to be something to kill over there.
There will be something. I'm not opposed to killing things. That's fine. Let's do it.
You want to pick the middle?
The middle are the ones that are
Of the 3 that are
the 3. Yeah.
Wheel and Woe.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I like that plan.
Or is it the first 3 were Wheel and Woe, and the 4th one was Woe?
Correct. In a world where we are looking at it left to right, the first 3 left to right were Wheel and Woe, and the
That'll be
one
number
on the
2.
farthest right was
So-
Woe.
So do we want to be as far as possible from the Woe? Do we want to go that 4th or the first route?
Nah.
Is
Always
it
go in the
Woe
middle.
like WOAH or OE?
Doesn't matter. Okay, let's
Giddy
go.
up.
Number 2. Onward!
Hoppy makes a great number 2.
Massive
Oh.
number 2s.
And Amon's like, wait, it's WOE?
Yeah. We
This
have
whole
made
time,
some
I-
questionable choices, friends.
You guys, I think I didn't understand how this worked.
You guys follow the path, second path, for a ways. It may be 500 or 600 feet. There are parts that stop into areas that are like wooden landings, archwayed for support, sort of around like to turn gradual angular degrees and to create a support system so that none of the tunnels wouldn't likely collapse, meaning that what is probably above you is just soft sand, really selling that like this is probably not a stable area, like it wouldn't take much to collapse this sand tunnel. And as you follow the gradual gentle slope up, you can see small beams of daylight entering in what you have to assume is the exit to the tunnel. There's a small, like, woven rug, like one of those thick woven rugs that are just gently placed over the opening. You can see daylight shining through it and little bits of debris and detritus. Do you want to try to peek out?
Yes.
Let's let Renan peek out and see what she can see, because she's still. I'm assuming Pass Without a Trace is still active, or have we been walking for more than an hour or however long it's available?
So my understanding of it, I thought, is that as a class feature, you can basically do it at will.
No, I think I can only cast it once a day.
Oh, my mistake. Let's get clarification on that first, because
Yeah, I can. I only have one resource of it.
I guess spells if need be.
It lasts up to an hour, though.
sure,
Have we been walking for more than an hour?
not quite yet.
Okay. Let
Probably
me
30, 40 minutes.
Just confirm.
I thought maybe it was 10 minutes, in which case you're definitely out of it, but
No, on the spell tab it says an hour. So
Okay.
if we have Renan go, she's going to get the +10 from Pass Without a Trace, and she's already very stealthy. So her going by herself, not far, but just far enough to scout what's on the other side, I think is fair. And then she'll come right back.
Okay. Pete, I'm gonna tell Michelle that you thought she needed Pass Without Trace to be sneaky.
I'm just saying I am only putting her at risk because I know she also gets another +10. That's all.
Peeling back this thick, heavy woven carpet, Renan emerges in a small wooden stall that has 3 walls and a roof with an exposed front area. It looks like a merchant's stall. There's a wooden counter that hides her from the general sight around. In front of her, she can see the enormously tall, curved, raised walls of what appears to be a giant Catal pit. You guys had discussed the desire to create a Catal pit, and it looks as though your dutiful retainers have done just that. There is a magnificent gladiators arena. However, there is an awful smell emanating from it.
It's like putting all the corpses, isn't it? Oh, the smell of death, or what?
It's at this point literally OFFAL, awful. Sort of like that smell of decay and human waste.
Did she see any?
The walls, I can tell you what the outside looks like, but without getting much higher or much closer, there's not much else to see here. From the safety of this merchant's stall, she can see that there's a huge grotto and a manufactured path that leads in and out of it. She's not far from the entrance to the grotto, but she can also not see so much as hear and sort of just feel that there's motion around her. There are people that patrol this area, possibly on top of the walls of the Catal pit.
Maybe this isn't the way we want to come in.
Then she's going to come back and relay all that she saw. Did she see any opportunities for us to potentially get into the ring and try to either scale the wall or create an opportunity to surprise attack?
The wall is sort of it, in her mind, sort of built to mirror the palisade walls at Beiju, which are tall, flat, slightly rounded exterior wooden beams that have a crenellation on top. That would easily be a perfect recipient for some kind of grappling hook. The outside walls themselves, without any ability, might be difficult to scale. Something with a grappling hook and a rope, probably easily enough. Also, the merchant stall that she emerged in is only about 50 feet from the grand entrance, the huge, double wide portcullis entrance to the pit itself.
Okay.
So there
It's not so bad.
Access, yes, but how visible that is or how dangerous that is from her position, she can't tell you.
Okay.
It actually sounds like a decent spot. It's wide enough for us too.
Do we want to go out this way? Do we want to go try one of the other paths?
While we still have Pass Without a Trace, we're never going to have it easier until I get another full rest, so...
Okay.
I'm okay giving it a go, with the understanding that we have to move quickly and quietly.
So one other thing that we could do, although I don't know if we want to use it right now, is I can use augury to look and or listen to the outside, as long as I have a idea where it's at. So if I can possibly see what's above.
Let's do that to see if the people that are above are our people or Silverflame. The ones that she saw up above the ring on the wall.
Okay. We want to do that?
If they're talking and you can hear what they're saying, we'll be able to identify whether they're friendlies or foes.
Is that something that Renan could do? Could she hide and get closer and listen for them to talk? Or
I mean, yes.
So we have two options. Which one do we want to do? Do we want to? I don't mind using it. It's something I don't use very often. So, but it might be beneficial later too. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to use augury to see above the stall where the people are. To see if I can identify whether they're friend or foe.
Because you want to be where the people are?
Yes.
Do you want to see them dancing? Sorry,
Yes.
So make a perception check for me. Since you're seeing through the augury's eyes. Above the stall, a few feet, you can see the top of the wall. It's about 25 feet tall. And there are at least 4 humanoids that you can see walking the perimeter on, what do you call them?
Feet!
Nice.
There are 4 guards, let's say. They definitely have the bearing of members of the Silver Flame. All 4 of them are dressed in the flowing red capes, and 3 of them are actively wearing silver masks. One of them is got his silver mask off and is kind of like fanning himself because it's hot. They are patrolling around the top of the ring, but you can't really see what's inside the ring. But these are definitely not friendlies for sure.
Okay.
How many did you say?
4.
4 for sure that Hoppy's augury can identify. Possibly more, because you're limited to 60 feet, right?
I don't know. Let me look it up. I don't actually know what the name of the spell is. It's clairvoyance. Up to 10 minutes. Range is up to 1 mile. It doesn't say a specific. Here, I'll toss that in chat.
Well, I assume, Hoppy, you'll just recount whatever you see. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
If I showed everybody the map, is that
Yeah.
with everybody? Yeah. Okay. You see what you can see as recounted through Hoppy's clairvoyant ancestral spirits. There are a number of guards that seem to be walking the outer top of the pit. In the pit, there are 2 erected steel, like silver-barred jail cells that hold people you recognize. You recognize the beautiful red-haired maidens that you saved from the Sons of the Seven. You recognize Aga and Jura. Just all many of your friends, not all of them. Maybe Captain Numos is there. Nasir, Tutani. If you can tell me who any of those people are, Megan, I'd be very impressed.
Hold on. Let me go back to my list because I made notes on who everybody was.
You see to the south a large pit that has a cage that has been made of like a gaping sandworm mouth. That inside is a recent addition to your friends list. Brukovac, the game master, is just patiently sitting there imprisoned in the maw of this giant sandworm mouth, the overarching teeth keeping him just imprisoned, and his skin is not doing well in the high noon sun. The floor of the arena is unfortunately littered with the corpses of camels and horses and donkeys. Probably the beginnings of Hoppy's menagerie were executed either for food or for fun. Most of the animals here are dead and rotting in the arena.
This is the best place for us to show up. A, we can save a good chunk of our people, and B,
Hoppy, we're gonna kill them all.
bad guys.
Oh yeah,
Bad guys
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah.
We're gonna kill
fuckers
them all.
dead.
And
Every
Draco's
last
going
one.
to create some kind of storm over our frog guy so that he doesn't burn anymore.
So which
I don't-
stall is it that we're
Yeah,
at?
where are we on the map?
So,
yeah, where are
like,
we coming up?
You'd be beyond. You see the tree that I'm pinging here?
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
were like
bottom right.
at the 20 feet beyond its 5 o'clock position,
Okay.
so just shy of like this central path that leads to the main gate, is where that ticketing stall is. Yeah, kind of right there. Whoever I think Zach was
Okay.
pinging. Yep, there.
Yeah.
So we may
Bottom
be
right
able
corner.
to come over and scale here. Like sneak scale there because there aren't any guards like in that immediate area.
What are you talking about? This is our Catal pit. Let's go to the Catal pit and own it.
I know,
Right
but
through the
we,
front
we
door.
need them to not
Kick it
run
over.
away. I am less concerned with the people down here and more concerned with the people
What are you talking about? We're
outside.
outnumbered. They're not going to run.
How
We're
high
gonna
is this
kick some
wall?
ass.
25 feet.
Oni's ready. She's drawing both of her blades. Shk, shk.
I do like it when Oni becomes Bonesaw. Oni is ready.
I also like how people were okay until you said the animals were dead. And suddenly everyone's like, they're all dying.
Hey, I have my priorities.
Everybody
Mhm.
here's got at least a portion of John Wick.
I can. So I have the lucky rock that I can use to throw, and maybe
Magic
I can.
stone as well.
Well, mine hits wherever I tell it to, so I'm wondering if I can use it to like
Create a
hit something
distraction.
to make a distraction. Yeah. Is there like a bell or some piece of metal that we can
Well,
I can aim at?
Before we do that, let's make a plan. I think it would be best for some to go in and try to free our people who are stuck in those cages so that they could either fight with us or at least make sure that they are not put in danger that they can't escape from. And so I think that would be a good thing for Renan to do. If anyone else would like to join her, let's task somebody with that.
Okay.
Um,
The other thing.
I can
The
go
other
with
thing
Renan.
I have.
okay.
Okay.
So Amon and Renan will try to get those cages open and then fight as necessary.
If. Yeah. So this is about 100 feet across. So I can, if I can get to the middle, I can do the terrifying majesty, scaring. It's on all enemies within 60 feet.
So we have to draw them in for that to have its most impact.
Yeah. Well. Okay. It's just something, or it's the other thing that I have that I could do. So I wanted to mention it in case that we wanted to have me go in with Renan and do that right in the middle to break up their.
What if you
I can also have a
terrifying-
giant scorpion come out.
Oh, giant scorpion! That's what we need.
We definitely need a giant scorpion to help
Yeah.
Amon and Renan. And Hoppy, why don't you do your terrifying visage here on these three down here below, and then Oni can come up here and try to do an attack on this one, and then we can see how the other four react. But that would get the attention of these three. The giant scorpion could create a distraction down here for the other four on the far side.
So
Should give us
mine,
the element of surprise.
if I park myself down here, I could hit all 5 of the ones on the bottom half of the map.
Awesome. Then
But
let's go with that
I don't-
plan.
Okay.
But probably start, like, obviously these silver-faced buttholes are gonna be the big bads. So focus on that one.
Okay.
I still think Oni's probably gonna try to pick this one off by itself before going to engage with these three, but I'm guessing that those three are probably gonna jump into the pit and attack Renan and Amon.
We want the
or
scorpion?
Get attacked by the giant scorpion.
Where do you want the scorpion to come down?
Right in the middle of the arena.
Okay. All right.
So we'll coordinate that as our first round of actions.
Yeah, I got to be within 30 feet of it, so that means I got to sneak in there with him. Okay.
Are we ready to roll initiative and start doing turn-based actions? Are you guys done with the planning stage? Okay.
Since Amon and Renan are going together, are you okay with Renan's turn just going at that time?
That's fine with me.
Caleb? Okay.
Yes! I got a solid 2 on that one.
Way to waste a crit.
I know. I'm gonna be so mad if I roll a 1. So mad.
Meg, you're up first. Oni is incensed to violence and anger. Surprise. You're still in the stall, just approximately off screen. I'm fine saying that you can start your turn kind of where you are.
Okay, I'm delaying my turn until after Hoppy goes up and does his terrifying visage. But as soon as he has done that, when I can take a turn, I'm going to double move to this one here.
You're 3 o'clock.
Yeah, and that will be my turn. I won't be able to do anything else because I'll have to double move to get there.
Okay, then we'll pass to Amon. Any actions that Amon would like to take this turn?
Just stay out of sight and try to sneak in there. So we're going through this front gate. Well, I missed the actual visual part of the plan.
Yeah, Amon and Renan will need to. It'll probably be easiest for you to walk in through the front, assuming that it's open. But you may want to wait until Hoppy has distracted these guys first before you move in.
Are they? These are guards on the top looking out, as guards.
They are.
Okay.
They're guards. They're guarding like guards.
And they haven't seen.
I mean, I think
you could try.
I think Renan can still sneak up and try to get a little more of an advanced position.
Okay.
Because then she can signal me forward.
She's gonna try to come right inside the doorway here.
Super stealthy.
Yeah, she can make it all the way to the doorpost to the side of the portcullis entrance.
Mm-hmm. As long as she's
and then
there, she's gonna.
Yeah, no one saw her at all.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then I'll actually move to a slightly more covered position outside of the cart area, and then just wait for shit to go down.
All right, Hoppy, are you lighting the candle on this then?
Sure. I guess so. How can I scale the wall? How much time will it take? Can I use the immovable rod to give me advantage on that?
I like all of these questions. The answer is yes, and your climbing speed is half your movement speed. So if your speed is 40, then you can climb 20 feet with a move action, so you can get almost to the top in one turn. If you took no other actions, then you get easily to the top with your bonus action remaining. And you can make the DC 15 athletic check with advantage, leveraging the immovable rod.
Okay, so So if I make that athletics check, I get up to the top while having a turn? Or while having a action?
No. You can only climb 20 feet.
Okay.
And maintain having an action left. If you want to forfeit your action, then you can get all the way to the wall and up it this turn and start your next turn on the parapet, like on the top of the inner ring. Parapet's not the right word.
So it's basically it's going to take 20 feet to get up to the top. 20 feet of movement, right?
No, 40 feet of movement. Well, 50
40 feet.
Technically. It's 25 feet tall, and you can climb at half your speed.
Okay. 25 feet, half my speed. So what I can do is... Here's 20. Then I climb up the wall. That's the other 20. So I'm right here on the edge of the thing with my regular movement, right?
I think you're doing the math backwards. So the wall will take 40 feet of movement to scale, 50 feet rather, excuse me, because it's 25 feet tall and you can only climb at half of your speed. Like every one square up costs 2 squares of movement.
Got it. So that's 60 feet of movement,
Right.
Just getting up to here.
Exactly correct. Yep.
Okay, so in that case, if I...
You could climb up to the edge, but not jump over until your next turn.
Well, but so if I'm...
And just hang.
Okay, is this a stairwell over here?
It is.
Okay, so the other option is I can get to here without a without taking an
And still do your visage. Why do you need to go that far? I mean, really, as long as you're up here at the top of the stairs, that should be sufficient.
I was just trying to make the most out of my movement, honestly. So, because I can go 60 feet if I rage, so I can get over here. I think. John, are you okay with that?
I'm fine with it.
Get over here, and then I'm. So the ones that would be in range would be. These 4, and the other 4 will not be in range of the visage. The only problem with that is I don't think I can rage. I think that's
You're not raging with all the dead animals.
Well, no, I'm trying to figure this out without losing my rage. So that was why I was thinking. So basically, I can't make it up here and do anything. I can only double move. So I guess maybe I do a stealth round and try and get up next round. What do you guys think?
Sure. Sounds good.
Okay. So we'll just spend a round being super sneak, and I'm going to go over this direction, so I'm closer to the stairs, and here's a stealth check.
Still unseen.
Since my declared statement was waiting for Hoppy's turn and then moving up to engage this one, can I revise that to just moving to the stairs? Moving up the stairs, or should I still take that movement?
So here's like the RAW, rules as written, is no. What's supposed to happen when a delayed action is done is it's an if-then statement. If the if condition is not met, then the then doesn't happen. And in this circumstance, because it's not really a combat action, I don't mind fudging it a little bit and just saying, because you're not really taking a full turn anyway, that you just moved up instead.
Okay.
Just explaining that in the future, if I say no, that's only because this time technically we're cheating, not this is the rule, this is the exception.
Okay.
The guards remain oblivious to your presence. Draco, your turn. What do you want to do?
I want to eventually do my, giant bug thing. But what bugs do I see around? So that way, do I have like a scorpion around, or, some centipedes or some spiders or wasps?
You don't just keep a scorpion around just in case?
I mean, that's just gross. Ew.
Like, where did these giant lice come from? Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Ew! Ew!
What? You don't like crab?
My travel
some
partner
crabs.
does not have lice or crabs, sir. Ew!
Make a knowledge of nature check, Draco.
Okay, here's my nature check. Really, a
I need to-
13? That was terrible.
I need to step away for a quick minute. I'll be right back.
As far as insects, there is
I'm a freaking
almost
druid. That's
Yeah, I was
horrible.
gonna say, if your suspicions are right that the carrion smell from inside the arena is in fact from dead things, then your supposition that being able to find a beetle, a scorpion, a spider, either at ground level intermixed with those corpses or inside of those corpses or just below the surface of the sand seems highly, highly likely. You would be very surprised if you couldn't find something in that family rooting around in the carrion. They are all of them, meat feeders of opportunity. That being said, you can't see one on the other side of the wall because of the wall. If you wanted to try to find one out here, you could probably do that, but you have a high degree of confidence that there would be a spider, a scorpion, or a large beetle, or multiples of those things guaranteed somewhere inside the arena around the dead animals.
Yeah. Well, do I need to see the giant, or do I see the insect, or just know the area?
I
That's-
don't know that.
That's what I'm taking a look.
Well, you
Doesn't
have to be
say.
within 30 feet of it, though, so I'm guessing. I think at 30 feet you'd have sight, but isn't carrion within 30 feet of you.
There isn't. Okay. All right. So super stealthy mode, running up towards the near where Renan is, because I'm super stealthy. 'Cause, I'm so little. And I'm stealthy. The more I say stealthy, the better I do.
Hey, you are stealthy.
Nice.
Oh, you gonna say, John?
Do they have to be within a certain range of you, Oni? I don't remember how your ability works.
Oh. Well, he doesn't need the +10 anyway, hopefully. It is within 30 feet of me.
Yeah. So out of it.
no plus-
Well, you would have moved out of it just... Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
As soon as you moved.
I was gonna
Just
try to budget, but there's just no way.
yeah,
There's-
shit, look at that.
Yeah, you're definitely out of it.
Okay. Fine.
Then you're moving here-ish.
That's just
Okay.
doing that right there.
You have an action left. You are within 30 feet of the carrion things. The piles of
Okay.
dead bone in the arena here.
Okay. I'm doing my little druid magic and see what comes out. What kind of fun toys we're going to be playing with here.
Give me one moment to get this out of the book.
Are you rolling
I mean-
to see what kind of bug he's gonna get?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Said it can be 10 centipedes, 3 spiders, 5 wasps, or 1 giant scorpion. Or other animals and stuff in the area that you're okay. Giant maggots would be gross. They wouldn't be very useful either.
No, those, while being gross, would not be very intimidating.
Unless we get Hoppy throwing them at the guards.
That's my
Wet
plan.
Giant maggot. Yeah.
We're gonna throw one of these out. I think this is the one you wanted most anyway.
you go.
Yes.
Just easier to control one character instead of 9.
Yeah, I had rolled wasps, and like I sort of like the idea of like weird sand burrowing desert wasps, but then you have to control like 5 things, and that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whoa. We have seen firsthand by damage done to Draco that swarms of things can cause quite a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Very
So
true.
the sand around the corpse begins to just burn, sizzle, crackle, and pop as this sort of shimmering otherworldly fire just begins to burn away the top layer of sand. And in the wake of this cloud, this small scorpion just begins to shed its carapace, cracking and popping as though like a popcorn kernel, until it just starts doubling, tripling, quadrupling in size, expanding until it is a 30-foot scorpion in the center of the ring. And it looks around suddenly, realizing that its prey options have tripled.
Ah! Not our guys! Not our guys! Oh no!
Don't worry, I
Suddenly-
can control it.
Everything is a tasty treat. Do you get to give it an action this turn, or do you have to use a? I don't remember how you control it. Sorry.
I'm looking right now. Each creature command or obeys a verbal command, and in combat they act on my turn around. The DM has stats, so yeah, I can control it right now.
What do you want it to do? Command.
I'm gonna have it head towards, try to scale the wall and go towards pink.
It does the eerily creepy thing that you, with large insects, that always seems grosser and weirder, is that it moves lightning fast and effortlessly scales the sheer face of the wall. Pink is just in absolute terror. Where did this giant scorpion come from? And doesn't have a lot of time to think about it whilst he's being stung.
No!
Oh no, the
Sorry,
claw
buddy.
critically misses. But the sting, I think, is gonna hit. Oh no, it doesn't. It hits him right in his shield, and you can see like the venom extrude all over this guy's shield, but he is undamaged by the giant scorpion's onslaught.
Okay, yeah.
He calls to arms, to arms, to arms. The Silver Flame draws weapons and tries to respond to the threat. This guy will race over here. The rest of them will start making their way towards the giant scorpion threat.
So is this what you wanted, Hoppy, basically to happen?
Perfect.
The 2 knights will attack the giant scorpion. And then the other guy gets to make his 2 attacks. Oh, he misses. Get it, scorpion. Oni, you can hear the sounds of battle pitched. You can feel the weight of the scorpion straining the wooden parapet that it's crawling all over. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hop out in front of Red and say,
Booga booga booga.
"What are you doing in my grotto?" And then we're gonna do this.
I turned to Renan. Her grotto. It's got my name on it.
Yeah.
Woo,
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's go ahead and see what a 55 does before I hit this butthole 3 more times.
55 says... You attempt to disarm your opponent. You are able to take the disarm action after your attack for free, should you choose to do so.
Yes. Or does
Take an arm.
is it carrying any kind of weapon?
He's using a greatsword in 2 hands.
Yeah, let's do that.
Toss it into the ring.
I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna toss it out. Oh no, in the ring is good because one of our people can pick it up. I was gonna say I'll toss it outside of the ring, but yeah, that's a good idea. I'll toss it into the ring. Or knock it.
Careful,
into the
there's giant scorpions.
All right, then we're gonna do one of these, and another one of these, and one of those.
Conversely, I just threw the sword down there as that little green, poor rendering of a sword.
Okay.
Technically, he. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. You're right. You did right.
What?
The 17 misses, the 30 hits for 14 more.
Oh, that's taking the health down on all of them? Is that intentional?
It is not. Fuck this game.
I didn't think so, but I just, that would have been really cool if it had been. How amazing would that have been if it was a copy of one person that was...
Thanks for seeing that.
Yep. And that is my turn.
Amon, you're up next.
Renan's gonna...
All right. Yeah, Renan's
Straight
gonna
over.
get me over
So
here.
distracted. So distracted.
Is there a mechanism to open the gate further in?
The portcullis is currently open.
Oh,
We
okay.
can just go in. That was just as far as Renan could get in her move last turn.
Her turn.
And so
Okay.
she was, wanting to make sure she didn't move forward without you.
Okay. So I'm going to go all the way through. I'm going to see if I can rescue this guy from the jaws of the earth.
Renan's gonna move forward and take a defensive stance to watch your back.
The large Brukovach, the Game Master Frog, just deeply ribbits at you. But, doesn't really acknowledge you at all, just... The bones of the giant sandworm jaw are, they're basically wide enough that if Amon wanted to try to, wriggle in, he probably could. They are just sufficiently narrow enough to keep something as large as Brukovach contained.
Gotcha. Is he in immediate danger?
He looks unhappy
He's baking in
and
the
despondent,
sun.
and his skin is burnt. But otherwise, there's not there's not a sort of Damocles situation or anything like that.
Okay. Then I'm going to shoot at green. Oh, shit balls.
Only I didn't say fudge.
Exactly.
You miss an attack and gaze upon the chaos of the battle, causing your confidence to falter. You have disadvantage on your next attack roll against any target.
Oh, man. At least I get it out of my system.
That's true. Just one rough turn and then clear sailing for the rest of this combat.
That's not even that bad.
No, that actually hits.
Amazing.
Alright. That is my movement, my bonus action, my action. And Renan moves so she doesn't get her steady aim, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wanna-
She can take an attack against green also.
I can just hear her snide comment if she does any damage at all about her doing more damage than me.
Uh-oh. It does happen.
It does
She
that.
does so
exactly
much
that.
damage.
It-
Much damage.
Who is she attacking?
She's attacking green also. The same one
Okay.
that Amon was
Yep.
attacking.
34 damage takes him to 4.
Nice.
Are you even trying? Hoppy,
Shut
it is
up,
your
Renan!
I'm going to run up here and make sure
Pink and
this is
yellow,
where I
yeah?
want to be. I want to move this direction. Is it the same?
Heard Scorpy.
Is there enough space to get by Scorpion on this?
Yeah, you could just run up the benches that
Um,
it's standing in front of.
I see that differently than you see that, but
Then how about a hero leap up and over
so
him?
I was gonna say I feel like unfortunately because it's summoned and a bestial creature, I would not consider it an ally. Like it's not going to attack you, but not killing you is not the same as being friendly and letting you scooch past it delicately.
No bumping.
So I think yeah, either the hoppy charge and jump standby classic, or find another way around. Either a good athletics deck to jump over it, or
How about I just go here and I only hit orange to this dude with my Terrifying Majesty.
seems good. What save is it?
I was looking that up.
I wanted to say it was wisdom, but that didn't feel right.
It is Wisdom saving throw.
I was right.
Against 8 plus strength plus for proficiency. So that's 18.
I am liking these numbers. These are good numbers. No!
Damn it.
Only orange saved. Everybody else is afraid.
Orange is just a little too far away. They were like, there's closer things to you.
He was like, "Oh my god, that's terrifying!" But there's like 4 guys he's gonna kill before me, so I'm probably
it's
good.
Fine. I got time.
What about Silver Dude over here?
Failed.
She's the mage. She's an
Okay,
11.
I see 5 people that would have been hit.
Oh, is blue in the range?
No,
No, but
orange,
it's,
red, pink, yellow.
Oh, I didn't roll for yellow. Sorry. Oh, now yellow and orange are not feared, but Pinkie Pie and the mage and red are terrified.
Yellow is more distracted by the giant scorpion at this point.
Yeah, like I can't even be scared of you because look at this.
Yeah.
You have to
Wait,
Okay.
Did the
prioritize
scorpion
fear.
do damage to yellow?
No, he tried to claw and sting him, but missed on both accounts.
Oh, I thought the sting. Oh, that's right. It bounced off the shield.
Critical
Sorry,
fail,
sorry. And
Yeah,
and we saw
and-
the poison come onto the shield. Okay, got it.
This was a bonus action, so I also have an attack. I'm not raging this round, so I'm turning that off, as well as Great Weapons Mastery. I'm going to try and
Take that red.
end red.
Get your own bad guy. Oh, but if you take him down, do you get to charge to someplace else?
No, I don't have
Ah.
any
Hoppy invoking the ancient spirits of the steel killing fucktard. Does in fact kill this person.
That feels right. That feels right.
Anything else from Hoppy? I think that's pretty much all you can do, but double
Pretty
check
much all I
before
can do.
All right, time for the Silver Flame Magi to go. She, the one to the south, obviously is feared. She cannot move forward towards Hoppy at all, so she will retreat from the thing she's scared of, and will cast a spell that hopefully will not require. Oh, that's brutal. Oh man, they're cold bitches, right? I think she would hurt her friends. Don't you agree?
Definitely. Sacrifice you for me.
I'm gonna get a spell cone effect.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow.
Good thing that's up high and is not going to hit Amon and Renan.
Or Draco. I'm down there too.
Yep.
That is weird. That does not look like a 60-foot cone to me. Might
It
just
looks
have
like
to
a
pick
30 to
Right?
me.
Doesn't that look like it's only about 30 feet long?
Yeah.
But it's 60 wide, right?
Yeah, it's 60 wide. I always thought it was more of a
60 feet in front of you.
60 feet in front of you.
I come from like 3rd edition D&D that describes a cone being as wide as it is long at any point along its trajectory. So like if it's
That
60
makes
feet,
sense.
it should be. Well, I don't know, but I think I'm
Yeah.
picking a different spell anyway because that's not going to work. I think I'm just going to go with tried and true Fireball. And
Oh, poor Scorpy.
Attacking in darkness?
no, it's going to be here-ish. Actually, I'm going to skew it smartly so that it just hits the Scorpion, Hoppy, and Oni. Scorpion, Hoppy, and Oni are entitled to dexterity. Dexterity saving throws. I almost called it reflex again.
Yeah, Scorpy. No.
I get advantage on that.
Yes, you do.
Do I need it?
You do not. Oni, if you don't want to take any reactions, you take 32 points of fire damage. Hoppy, you take 16, and Scorpion takes 32.
I will, Wall of Steel.
Oh, and I can. Oh, I
You
can't
take
suck
32,
that.
so I take 12.
Yep, 12 damage.
I am not dying today.
That is a good plan.
Yes.
That's not bad.
Poor Scorpy may die, though.
The other mage moves to the center of the arena aloft. She is. The bottoms of the soles of her feet are wreathed in this otherworldly orange flame, and as she steps off the parapet, she just begins to rise into the air. She is flying. See, I don't think I have good wings. Use those. She's flying approximately 60 feet above the sands of the arena. And Draco, it's your turn.
Yeah. So she's 60 feet high? Okay, so I can't do the one I was planning on doing. But, you know, you gotta watch out in the deserts because sometimes the weather gets unpredictable. Like, sometimes they will just slam you into the ground. The downdraft.
I do love that you love that so much.
I do. It just... She may be able to save it with 18. This is the second time I got to use it in just as many sessions.
Saving throw. Here we go. So is a 3 good or I don't?
Ooh, they're gonna hurt.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think it's at the start of her turn, right?
No.
Oh, it happens now. I thought it was at the start of her turn.
I'm pretty sure you take control of a 100-foot cube you see within range and choose the following effects.
Yeah. A creature must make a strength saving throw if it flies into the cube for the first time or starts its turn there. On a failed save, the creature is knocked prone. We could do it now. I don't think it really substantively changes anything, but I think strictly speaking, it wouldn't happen to the start of her turn.
Okay, I'll wait. We can wait till her turn. And the Scorpion will attack Pink.
No, but Pink is afraid.
Yeah. Gotta give a reason to be afraid. See, the nice thing is where I'm currently at, they still don't know where these magics are coming from. Actually, no, it's seriously, it's the weather in the desert, just you can't tell. It's random, Scorpion and then downdraft. Hard to
like
tell.
how Scorpion is a weather condition.
It's just weird desert folk stuff.
Cloudy with a chance of arachnids.
Yeah. You want me to do Scorpion Dude?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I made him
if I can control
clickable
him.
by you.
Oh, there. Okay, I didn't see you was.
I maybe didn't tell you that, so.
You did not. So, here's a claw. Here's a sting.
Fortunately, both of those miss.
Oh,
Both of them miss. What
bad.
the hell?
AC is 18. He's wearing plate mail. Anything else from Draco?
No, that's
You
it.
happy staying where you are? Okay.
I took a step in more covered where you can't tell. I found the shadows,
Ooh, sneaky. In the shadow of the scorpion storm?
Yes.
Green is going to drop his greatsword and use his crossbow to shoot back at Amon. I think a 20 hits, but I think he did 2 points of piercing damage, which you can't even be mad about. He's just excited.
It could get infected. It could get
Maybe, that's true.
infected.
I'm helping.
That's how I feel sometimes in this game.
Blue
Like my
jumps
poor scorpion.
and attempts to melee Amon with his greatsword after taking only 6 points of damage from the fall. Greatswords you twice.
Oh, dang.
I think that's 22 damage plus a critical bonus. He gains a +2 bonus to his armor class and advantage on all saving throws against Amon's stuff until the end of his next turn. Sorry. The other 2 knights will attack the scorpion.
That's the green that got that?
Blue.
Oh, blue.
Only 1 hit, but unfortunately it does enough damage to 0 the scorpion.
At least he has a distraction.
Yeah, he ate a lot of attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Oni, your turn.
All right, here we go. I'm going to. Let me see. Yeah.
I like the noise too.
Who just slightly runs away from you, screaming, "I'm not scared of you!"
No, you're not scared of Poppy. You are definitely scared of me. And those are all hits.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
He casts shield, and none of them hit.
It's not his turn. Oh, I guess it gets a response, but I'm sure that would only apply to one.
Fine. I will only tally the damage.
That makes him a non-humanoid.
How much damage is that, Oni?
Oh, you're gonna make me math?
That's only fair, right?
66.
40.
66
That's pretty good.
damage.
He is dead.
I did it!
I don't think it matters to you, but I think technically the last attack is wasted. You can't get to anybody else that it doesn't look like.
Else, but it's overkill. I was so angry. Could I apply that last hit to throwing his body into the pit as I make direct uncomfortable eye contact with the
with purple?
The mage? Yeah.
Who's on her way straight down to the ground.
Yeah. Or can I ride the body down superhero landing? I already did my movement, so I can't do that, but that'd be amazing.
If you want to save him next time for human bobsledding, that's fine with me. Otherwise, you can.
No, but I am totally gonna jump onto his body when I jump down into the pit my next turn.
Yep.
Yep.
You're
I'm just gonna goosh, just.
Officially a splooge. Yep. Okay.
Yep. That's what's gonna happen.
All right, Amon, it's your turn then.
I think Renan goes before I do.
Renan is going to shoot Blue in the face without moving, so it's on.
I think you may So a ranged
dagger.
attack at point blank, I think, is disadvantage. You may not want to shoot her. You may want to stab her.
The black sand dagger.
Or do you want me to kill Green?
No, you shoot for more. I can take out Green.
Okay.
With one of my.
So
Peace
I
out.
can Black Sand's Edge without losing my.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
But it's still the same button.
It is. I just didn't I don't know. Sometimes if I tell you a rule thing, you will remember it the wrong way in quotations forever, and then.
Sure.
So I just wanted to make sure you understood why it was happening that way.
Okay. That is.
33.
Yep, 33 damage.
Ow, my spleen!
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Exactly, Zeke. You get it.
Man, I want to do something cool, but
I mean,
I'm
you
just a
can
hot guy
probably
and not
take
a
out.
hot girl, so.
I mean, try it.
You still probably take blue out though.
Miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, I have my bow drawn, so I think I'm gonna take my first shot to take out green.
Okay.
This is where you're gonna kill them.
That's a hit. He is
And
dead.
I already. Let's see. And then I think I want to take a step back, take the attack of opportunity, and then shoot the other guy.
Remember, he does have a +2 to his AC.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
There's a 20.
I believe in you.
You could do it.
You
You could do it.
Can do this?
Yeah!
There you go, you got
Zeke gave you
does hit.
extra good luck.
Yep.
Mhm.
And 15 damage does kill him.
Nice.
2 down.
Very, very good. That was an
Hoppy.
excellent turn.
It is your turn, it looks like.
All right, I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna take care of these fools in front of me. Let's go for pink. All the
Tears in
am
his
not-
eyes. He's obviously scared of you.
I am not going to. Oh, that's right. He's still afraid. I'll go for yellow then. Warglaive. I am not going to use Great Weapons Mastery. Should have used Great Weapons Mastery. Glad I didn't use Great Weapons Mastery.
30?
33?
Math is hard.
It is. And since I move more than 20 feet, I can do horns and try and push him 10 feet away from me. And I'm going to try and push him off of one of the edges of the thing. So there's horns. And then on yellow. Shove him off, yeah. Does he take fall damage?
Oh, he takes 8, and that's lethal.
Yes!
Another body douche.
It's embarrassing. Turns out he wasn't terrified of you. He's been terrified of heights this whole time, so in the worst possible death, he survives the Minotaur only to die and fall.
Nice.
That's all I can do, though. Okay, at the start of Purple's turn, she is downdrafted.
Neck.
She does fall, becoming prone. So from a height of 60 feet, she falls. She takes 18 points of damage and is proned on the ground.
Your things are connected again.
Well, damn it. The other mage. Going to Misty Step to here and sussed out that there must be a caster. I'm guessing, yeah, she's got line of effect to Draco. I'm gonna magic missile him. That's mage armor, sir. Oh, why isn't it working?
Spell save DC is 0. You got this.
I got this. I got this.
All right, fine. I'll have to roll it manually. You take 22 points of force damage.
Oh, we're playing this way, huh? Okay.
Draco, it is your turn. Do you have to... Is concentration... Yeah. So, for control winds, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 11.
No problem.
You retain control of the control winds effect.
And they're Misty Stepping, so that means they're kind of flying too?
No, that's just a teleport.
Oh, okay, it's teleport. Okay. So then I can see them
ground.
clearly.
Oh, yes.
Okay, he on the ground. He going to be... Is that him right there? I can't quite see. Here, I gotta light him up a little bit with a little bit of a flame strike, so that way I can see exactly where he is.
Better to illuminate the target.
Exactly.
Dex saving throw. Nope.
That's right, motherfucker.
28 damage. Burned by both heat and radiant light.
The radiantness is my aura because I am so awesome. And I step forward. You messed with the wrong one. And that's in my turn. Hey Oni, you want to take care? Oh wait, you're too far away.
Who's Grotto?
Whose grotto is this?
The last remaining knight goes, and he will attempt to greatsword Hoppy. Oh, I think that is rough. That is real bad. I think I miss on both of those. Oni, your turn.
Okay.
Was he supposed to be at disadvantage due to the Oh, I guess not. Never mind.
Okay, so as a remarkable athlete, I can jump twice as far as normal. So my question is, can I jump off of the thing and then make it my move to fight this guy? Because I'm essentially just stepping off of the wall.
What's your normal speed, though?
It's only 30. I
Okay,
have to jump
So here's
off the wall.
How does it go?
Off the wall.
Okay, sure.
One more time, a little slower.
Off the wall.
Perfect.
Away from the wall. Like project myself toward
sweet.
the mage to try.
Here's my offer for you. It's a little bit of potentially like not quite cheating, but like a little bit of creative interpretation of the rules.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's my yes but option.
Okay.
You can do it, and it's going to require. So you're going to get there no matter what. You're going to make an athletics check, and the DC is 20 for you getting like just a Spider-Man jump into the arena. It's going to happen either way, and you're going to land, in a giant crater of sand at his feet and start pummeling him. However, whether or not you stick that landing in a way that doesn't shatter your knees is what the athletics check is going to determine. Yes, you're a remarkable athlete. Yes, you got the mad hops. This is going to be cool, but it's like, how well did you actually land in that sand pit determines whether or not you take some damage from the roll. Does that seem fair?
Yes, that seems fair.
Oh shit!
Will do. Yep. You leap high into the sun, high into the sky. He loses you for a minute. What? In the sun, and you land in this exploding shower of sand as you create a mini Oni-sized crater.
Right on his friend. And
Yep.
then I come in. Here we go.
Even though Super Mario doesn't exist in this universe, they all think it's a very Goomba thing to do. Oh my god.
My question is, how covered in gore are these guys?
not.
Not covered.
And then another crit. Jesus.
This is crazy. The amount of critical hits that you do is redonkulous. Oh, and it's the worst possible one, I think. Your attack surprises your opponent, which makes sense given your leap from the sky. The target is surprised until the end of their next turn. So that's rough.
Does that give me advantage by any chance?
On subsequent attacks, it absolutely does because they're surprised.
Surprise!
And they're prone.
Oh yeah, and they're technically also pruned.
Okay.
She's
that's
dead.
not enough. I owe you one more.
Oh, well, she's okay. How now? Very dead. even more deaderer than before.
Oh, jeez.
If that was overkill, then I'm just going to bend over and wipe my blades on their body while making awkward eye contact with the other mage.
It's so awkward.
As if conveniently timed, the first knights that you kill begin to just burst into flame, their skin and muscle and fat boiling away the white-hot silver skeleton that is left in their wake, and you can see her skin start to bulge and burn as her skeleton is going to burn away, as is their way. That's it for you. Amon, it's your turn.
Renan?
Sorry, yes.
Okay. Renan is going to attack the mage.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Nice.
Crit with her too.
With a 5.
I don't think you needed that.
Pretty sure you
This
used
is
him.
this is why Meg rolls for Renan.
And yet she tries to kill me whenever she rolls for me. It's horrible. Girl
so-
power.
Serious. Megan, on Renan's behalf, describe to me what that critical execution looks like.
Oh, that was an arrow directly through the eyeball because the mage was still making uncomfortable
Awkward eye contact
with Oni. Like, you know when someone looks at you and they're like looking in your eyes and you don't want them to anymore? Like that kind of awkward. Just like, stop locking eyes with me. Would you please blink? Why are you not blinking? Like Oni's doing that to him.
And then
so
Renan whistles.
Yeah, right in the eye. Just
And lights out.
yep, pretty much.
All right,
Beautiful strike.
I'm gonna shoot for Pink.
I'm surprised Pink is still fighting.
Well, nobody's bothered to hit him yet.
Or if you tried.
Both hit. It is in this moment that he remembers the apocryphal tale from his grade school bullies that he now thinks is perhaps portentous. No, not 2 on the pink.
Oh.
He goes to 26. And I think it is Hoppy's turn now.
I'll be one in the stink, I guess.
2 in the stink.
He is still terrified of you, and Hoppy just looks at him and says, "Hoppy going in dry." He is dead.
Wasted a crit.
So we
No.
have 2 crits that were on dead things. What I've done in the past, what we've always done in the past, is just give inspiration token to Hoppy and Renan. Unless you guys would like to lobby for a different outcome, that's my default position, is just to say you guys get an inspiration token.
Good.
What's that?
I like that rule. So this is a great, reintroduction to the people we saved. This is why they follow us.
Yep.
I think all of us did some impressive stuff.
I'm gonna pull off his armor.
Ruh-roh.
Lego surgery, sorry. There we go.
The rest of the Silver Flame forces are now ignited. Their mortal bits burned away to relieve a highly polished silver skeleton in different, various contorted death arches. The arena is now hauntingly silent as your friends wait for you to free them.
Let's free them, and especially the frog. And should we set up the tower so they have a safe place to hang
Get
out?
some water for the frog, dude.
We don't need to, because we're gonna take out we're gonna take over the rest of the grotto, and this is now a secure area, so they can get themselves out of the sun. I have to imagine that there's like fighter rooms or something, if it's a proper gladiator pit.
There's like a red corner, blue corner antechamber on left and right sides.
So that can provide some shade, but we want them to basically be ready for us to be able to bring other people here.
Mm-hmm.
I would think. But we need to find out where everybody else is, what happened.
Brukovich what an interesting game this has been. Thank you for inviting me. I haven't had this much fun in thousands of years.
Get it, buddy.
Like, obviously he doesn't feel like he was in any real mortal peril, but has enjoyed this game quite a bit. It's been very diverting for him. Tells you that he's very excited to see the next part play out, hinting that he knows something you don't know. The other humans, Aga and Jura, tell you that they appreciate you coming to save them, but she says, surely you know that you're walking into a trap.
Worth it.
Wait. The wrong one said that.
We couldn't risk
the frog did. The frog had to say that, John.
It's a trap!
There you go.
Tutani, is looking for a hand out of the cage, ever being like the matronly old woman, tells you that she's very glad you killed all of them, but thinks that maybe it was best you not have come, because Jaela's been waiting for you for a long time, and she's sick in her mind with vengeance. She's obsessed with killing you, and you've given her just what she's wanted.
Not our deaths. We are here to put it into.
Sounds like somebody's not very hoppy.
I am unhappy about this outcome. She tells you that this is Jaela's trap, and that you should leave now before she has a chance to fully spring it.
After the hardships you have had to face that brought you here, we weren't going to let anything else happen to you. We'll face her and her trap. Where is she?
You can hear from the area outside of the Catal pit. There's a mounting of forces. You can hear dozens, potentially hundreds of feet shuffling in the sand outside, and you can hear and then feel the ground shake beneath your feet as there's this huge, impactful tremor. Boom!
I think, you're right. Maybe we should leave.
What do you see up there?
Boom!
What do I see up there?
Each cavitation shakes the ground harder, and the sound seems louder or closer. Hoppy, head on a swivel. The courtyard beyond the Catal pit is now flooding with the rank and file members of the Silver Flame, but down the central thoroughfare strides an enormous golem, a giant construct clad in silver armor with a glowing blue flame set in its chest. It's got to be almost 40 feet tall, and it crushes a small blacksmithing building on its way towards the Catal pit, and echoing in the entire space around you as if this otherworldly voice projects hauntingly familiar. It is the voice of Jaela, who says, "Welcome home, friends." And then the artifice, this giant construct, makes a sound that is just piercing, but also kind of familiar. It's that deep, resonant echo that shakes the air around you in a way that like hurts before you can hear it. There's like a pain sensation in your brain, and then the sound happens, and the center of its chest where that blue flame glows begins to hum and spark, and issues forth from it a giant column of energy pointed directly at Hoppy. Hoppy, I need you to make a reflex saving throw. Sorry, dexterity, thanks for knowing the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 minute.
I'm gonna turn off my camera. You guys don't need to see that.
What was it?
Mathis going to the bathroom with the door open.
I was like, the last thing I saw, you were just having a snack. That's nothing. I don't care.
That's what,
I was looking at my
I thought he was
hands,
being
so-
shy about chewing, yeah. Yeah. No need, but I'm glad. I appreciate your discretion. Turns out there was a need. Oh boy. 1 moment, please.
Do we see this through the gate? The open gate?
Yes, at this point, the light burns through the portcullis, melting the stone as it does. So now there's like this giant burrowed, 45-degree angle path that has partially consumed Hoppy, but also destroyed the entire areas of the Catal pit that it's touched. Hoppy takes 48 points of radiant damage.
Jesus.
And
That's a lot.
the patch of sand that he's landed in is now completely glass. The heat from the beam was so intense it turned the sand to glass, and this large construct continues to stride towards the arena.
Pretty hot.
How do we destroy a construct?
It looks a little bit like this.
I mean, we usually throw Hoppy
Come
at
on,
him.
one day.
Must be a way.
We have to deconstruct it.
I'm guessing we have
That
to
feels right. I'm gonna remove turns. The creature that's advancing towards your position will be here at the beginning of next turn. If you guys want to take a round to patch up or strategize, you have that opportunity. And then I'd like you to roll initiatives.
Can we use this round to position ourselves?
If only we had cleared St. Astley's cube, we would be able to use it here.
We can still technically use it here and release the monster.
We
Do we
could.
think that it's gonna fight for us?
I think if we drop it over the side of the Catal pit and the only thing it sees is that and not us, our chances are pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's a decent it's a decent play.
I think we should do that. In the meantime, Renan is gonna put herself, since she's got the cube, up high on the non-burned side, but staying low so that she can't be seen, and she's gonna prepare to.
I can have Mike drop it too.
Mike is.
If
still
I was gonna
following
summon
the
Mike.
guy
Oh
that brought him
I thought we
back.
Nah.
did. That doesn't work.
no, because he only has an hour.
That would have been 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Brownie.
That's actually an excellent idea. Okay, she's gonna give it to Amon.
Okay, question. Am I able to go ahead and since you're giving us some time, can I go ahead and summon Fire Guy or
It's the
no?
jar.
Everybody gets like basically 1 round of doing whatever they want. So if you want to use
Cool.
that time to summon Fire Guy, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I got fire dudes
She's
coming
gonna
out.
position herself at the gate, but not outside the gate, because she doesn't want to potentially draw the ire of
Are
anyone
there-
that's gonna get released.
Are there any of the NPCs that are willing to help us? I've got some weapons that I could share.
Or do any of them know healing spells?
The matron, Tutani, is a shaman. She can likely heal. The immediate concern that I think I am at least duty bound to remind you of is that many of these people are not trained fighters. However, because they love and respect you and each other, they are certainly willing to heed the call to fight. But I don't know
I
that.
don't want them to fight. They're not fighters.
I have
So we need to be-
I have 2 bows that they can stay way out of the battle and shoot at things. That was what I was thinking.
Fine with me.
I've got a long bow and a short bow.
Shouldn't we task them with using the tunnels to try to get other people out from the other buildings that we can't access right now?
That's
Oh,
true.
there you go. That's a good idea.
I have to imagine there's more survivors than just these people, so and they'll know the tunnel system well to know where connects to what. That might be better for us. I wouldn't
Okay.
mind keeping
Yeah.
the healer so that at round 0 she could splash heal, or she needs to patch a poppy before she goes.
No, I'm good.
Take a free heal from the NPC. You just took a
I'm hard
ton
to
of
kill.
damage. You're hard to kill, but let's make you harder to kill.
Let's just not snap that
Almost
for
50.
later.
Just
All right, I'll
lady
take it.
Who died. Take the
Uh,
free heals.
16 health to Happy.
Perfect.
Okay.
And Tutani and Aga and Jura are willing to stay, but if you are going to ask them instead to try to get everybody else out of the city to a rally point, they're happy to do that as well.
I think it would be, or
Yeah.
even just to gather in the tunnels
Yeah.
until we've
No,
secured.
send them to our ship.
But they won't be able to find it because we hid it.
That's true. We're pretty good at hiding things.
So best to probably just have them secure everybody in the lower tunnels while we're fighting, so that we don't have to worry about them being held hostage or something bad happening to them when we
Like a
release
cave
this
in.
thing on the grotto.
I want to get off of the wall in my turn, or in my
You did.
before
You got blown off.
before we. True. Okay. So are we gonna? We're not gonna have them assist. We're just gonna send them to find everybody else.
I think that
Yep.
would be better.
Okay. And I've got. I don't have anything else that I can really set up. So,
Do you want to stay inside the doorway with me so that you don't attract the thing when Mike releases
no,
it? Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
No,
I-
no. No,
I got
we're
a
not saying the
plan.
bad guy. We're talking about the guy she's about to open or release.
Yeah.
Mike's gonna drop
Oh.
out.
No,
Oh, that's right.
Amon goes
Oh, yeah.
first, so he's gonna use Mike to release the other bad
Got it.
guy.
I'll stay over here.
I just want to make sure that we're not engaging that thing before it has a chance to see the golem.
Yeah, I want
Okay.
I don't wanna
to summon Mike. To summon Mike as Renan holds up the cube.
Yep.
Mike's gonna jump in
She's
and
gonna activate it
grab it.
as soon as
Yeah.
it flies off with it,
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Alright,
boom.
we'll drop it right. We'll drop it right on the like in between the construct and the other soldiers.
Perfect.
This is my last call for any pre-combat actions. Otherwise, it's going to be Amon's turn in round 1.
We're doing it. I like our plan.
Sure. Let's go.
Such a
All
bad
right.
plan.
Amon's turn,
It's gonna be
round 1. What are we doing?
What are we
point to
doing?
You're having Mike Hawk drop the Lord Astley's cube somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm cutting melon at the moment.
You said in
Speak,
between the
friend,
golem
and-
Right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Right
And-
there.
oh,
That's the spot.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
We're going both
so,
of those.
like, should I be a nitpicky person and say that no one actually said they were releasing the creature, just dropping the cube? So
No, I said that Brendan
No.
was going to activate it as Mike picked it up, so that
Meg did say that.
by the time Mike flies over the area, he will have fully incorporated into being, and Mike can return the empty cube to us.
Is it?
If we need to, we can just step in it.
Is it?
Okay. The undead abomination lands thusly, whilst emerging from the cube, screaming, "How dare you imprison me!" As he lands, the humans that are there in masks turn to look at each other like, "What the fuck is that?" And he just lashes out with these really large bone claws that jet up from his fingertips and impaling them in the chest, and immediately just starts siphoning life from them. These two are killed instantly.
Nice.
Any other actions from Amon?
Yeah, I will. I'm just gonna cast flaming arrows. Just this preparation spell for more to come. Flame arrows.
Daddy. Daddy. You want to put me trouble.
And that'll do it for my turn.
Okey-doke.
My
Renan's
turn.
turn.
Renan is
My
because he's
turn.
already in position, going to attack this first one right here. For 34 damage.
Nice.
I just want to make a point of clarification. That's not going to matter in this instance. If you're going to use a thrown weapon at that range, it will have disadvantage. The numbers there are 30 and 60. So 30 feet it can be thrown normally. Up to 60 feet it can be thrown at disadvantage. She has advantage on her without moving, so technically the first roll is the only roll, so 28 still hits. I just want you to know for next time if it shakes out different.
I wasn't sure about that. I was checking the distance and I thought that range was 60, and so it was still okay to do it.
That is the maximum range, but up to 30 no penalty, and then between 30 and 60 at disadvantage.
Okay.
That's how you read that.
So I should probably do regular short bow.
Short bow for longer range attacks is probably better. Like I said, in this instance, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. You still one-shot the guy with your thrown dagger at 60 feet, which is awesome. It's quite a chuck.
Awesome, thanks.
And it is Oni's turn now.
Oni is just going to, no.
Coward.
Oni is going to double move to this building and check it for people that need to get out.
There are no people.
For broadcast.
If there were, they left as soon as that humming distortion wave happened.
Perfect. I'm just going to stand here, kind of sheltered by the building.
Okay.
I'm not engaging because I want to see how this shakes out. Or I'm hoping we can use range to kill these guys. Like all the little guys. And where is the lady? Jayla. Where is she?
You
She's
don't
not
see
on-
her?
Is she not on the board?
She is not.
Okay. She just released.
You said that, John. What? You don't see her?
Okay, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. The large silver construct takes several steps towards you, and you can see the large, 6-foot diameter hole in its chest that was the vector for that devastating energy attack is now dark. You can see only a faint dim blue flame in it, but there's like an iris around it that is rotating. You get the sense that it is building a capacitance charge for another use of that attack, but it is very slow and just moves towards you.
I can't believe you're gonna kill us with a Jaeger.
It is Hoppy's turn.
I am going to rage and where was I? There's where I was. Let me double check the move. Oh yeah. I'm gonna rage and move up and start attacking this guy. Trying to stay on the other side of him from this dude. Trying to stay out of its line of sight as best as I can.
Oh, we were doing ranged. I was going to do Firestorm.
You could still do Firestorm. Yeah,
Okay.
There's plenty of targets.
Hoppy doesn't mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard it.
Oh, that is with great weapons mastery. So -5 to hit, plus 10 damage. 21 to hit.
Miss.
Damn.
Your greatsword slams into the creature, but stops about a quarter inch off of its silvered veneer, and there's this reverberating, and you can see like a wave of force just kind of propagate like waves in a pond across its entire exterior. A field of some kind of protection force guards this sentinel.
Okay. So the next hit also doesn't hit.
What is the attack?
24.
24? Nope, sorry, also misses. You know, like water on a pond, just this
Got it.
force field, if you will, seems to protect it.
Okay.
The Knights of the Silver Flame cry abomination that the Pretender Flame has summoned a undead abomination. They think that this is a servant of yours, and they collapse down on it trying to kill it. That probably isn't going to end well for them. Well, that was a rough start. All right.
Yes, baby.
I want change to it.
Okay, give me just a second.
Change.
He hits Hoppy for 7 points of slashing with his greatsword, and it is Draco's turn.
If
you're raging, that's 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice one, by the way, on initiative there, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Okay. So
What's up?
if I do Firestorm, there's a good chance it's going to hurt Hoppy.
It's all right. Well, why would it hurt? Like, can't you focus it like right there and hit all these guys?
I think how I pictured it, I thought it was a big area that it came down. The sheet of roaring flames appear. Okay, it's only up to a 10-foot cube, so okay, that's not so bad. I was thinking it's bigger than that.
Most guys do.
But the reason why it's going for this guy is because he's got the most hit points and does the most damage. Yeah, don't Firestorm on him. Really, only 36? That was pretty lame.
That is on the construct, right?
Yes.
Just making sure. Sorry, I had to rearrange some things.
Although it is, I can do one more D10, it looks like, since I got my enhanced bond, Fire Dude's out. So it adds an extra hit for damage or spell.
Okay. Before you, well, I guess you would decide to do that before any of this happens.
Go ahead.
Your column of flame descends from the heavens, trying to burn him in this giant. I assume it looks kind of like a cyclonic vortex of fire, is how I see it in my mind's eye. The creature just stares at it and slowly opens its mouth and inhales and draws the entirety of the firestorm into its open mouth cavity, and the whirling gauge in its chest begins to spin much faster, and that bright blue flame
It's fed by fire. It must have a weakness to something else.
You hear a
Water.
voice cackle that seems to come from all around you. Oh, the ancient adage of fighting fire with fire. How cute.
It was worth a try. Ugh.
Who can
It's
cast
your
something
turn.
to tell us what this thing is and how to defeat it?
That's
I
Mom's
can.
job.
Yeah, we're literally thinking the same thing. Oh, it's my turn. Look at that.
Oh wait, no. Fire Dude's still here, so he will go there. Okay, there you go. Now we're good.
Oof, almost missed
He
that
just
note.
moved.
All right. Amon, taking a moment to recognize what you can about the pieces of the creature that were put together to make this amalgam form. You know that it is likely immune to fire, poison, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and acid damages. It is immune to the charmed condition, exhaustion, frightened, paralysis, being petrified, poisoned, or knocked prone. You know that it has the unique adaptation to absorb fire damage. Not only will it do no damage, but it's likely an element that will help it recharge its offensive weapon or fuel its defensive capabilities. It has magic resistance, meaning that it takes half damage from magical attacks and has advantage on saving throws against any kind of magical effect. Its weapons are considered magical for the purposes of overcoming enemy DR. And whilst you haven't seen it hit anything yet, you have to imagine it's going to swing like a truck. And you've seen its devastating primary weapon, that beam of radiant energy. Looks like it's on the verge of recharging, having absorbed fire from Draco's storm. You do, however, also note that the shield that powers it and its primary weapon seem to all issue forth from that large open area in the center of its chest that is a tunnel that is approximately 6 feet in diameter. Makes you wonder if something couldn't get in there.
My cock?
You can't just solve it like that. You can't just throw my cock in everything.
Put my cock in the hole. Can't hear you, Caleb.
Nailed it.
I was gonna say it. Sometimes it fits so well, and Mike has a tone. Yeah, I mean, I can go check out a hawk hole.
Okay. The Mike screams for glory.
Hello,
Hawk
Hawk.
hole.
Hello, Hawk. Maybe we can repeat that one.
Hawk.
Important to me that everybody knows I didn't teach him that. If anybody
I
shall
see
ask,
John
it didn't-
Yeah,
like it.
you see John
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, that's
He taught you how to say hawk hole.
give me just a moment to grab a person. Caleb, I think hopefully you're seeing something different than everybody else is now. Yes,
I am seeing something.
As Mike flies in, that is the scene that you can see. It is a narrow tunnel into the inner workings of the machine. It's about a 10-foot, wide passageway inside that opens up into this. Honestly, it looks like a magic circle of some kind. You see 3 attendants helping fuel this large gemstone in the middle that seems to be its power source. They immediately see Mike Hawk and are going to make attacks. Does Mike want to attack one of them?
Can he try to grab the gem?
It is secured to the machine itself. So, I hate to say no, but no.
Yeah. So he's just going to see what he needs to see and then bugger out.
I wasn't sure if you were going to have him fight or if he's just there for recon only.
Yeah. Just.
Ask the playground.
Yeah. So I just want to pass the information on to the team, and then.
Go. Die.
I think on Mike's way out, he'll just. Bite the ass or something.
Just clip the tip. Unfortunately, that does not hit the golem.
That's okay. It was the thought that counts.
It is. Renan's turn, I believe. Yep.
Alright, I measured it and she's just a little short, so she's gonna do the Oh, 17.
Against what?
This caster next to Mark.
That also misses.
Yeah, okay.
Oni, it is your turn. On your turn at the start, that disembodied voice that sounds unmistakably like Jayla, the voice of flame, taunts you and tells you that she's surprised to see you cowering behind the safety of a wall. Come and meet your end at the Djibar Shabti.
Okay, since we know that someone has to get in there, Fire Guy can't teleport me there, right? Because it's not close enough?
The hole is about 25 feet off the ground. I don't remember what his range is.
You'd have to be a remarkable athlete to scale it? Is that
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Alright. Is it open in the back too?
No, only in the front.
And just to be clear, the instructions I give her are up your butt and around the corner.
That makes total sense. Okay.
Amon, can you provide a schematic? Simple. There's a nursery rhyme. Milk, milk, lemonade. However, around the corner.
Okay. So Oni is going to double move this turn. She's going to come here, and then she is going to start scaling the golem's leg. Like, I imagine she could get most of the way to the opening, but not all the way. So she's just going to be like clinging around its waist, I guess.
Could Hoppy assist her to get her up there faster?
I was gonna say like shield, you could like bounce me, but we tried that once in the Oasis and it didn't go well. So I decided I would just climb it.
I don't mind if you use your movement to get to Hoppy, and then if you want to wait till Hoppy's turn, if he makes a successful athletics check, you guys can combine to vault the distance to the opening.
No, I'm okay securing myself to the golem because I should be able to get close enough that I can use the rest of my movement to climb up into the hole and hopefully start attacking the gem my next turn. So
okay,
that's my turn.
Make an athletics check for me, Oni, so we have an idea of how well attached you are. Cling tenaciously to his buttocks. Ooh, not great actually, as it turns out.
I would have liked to have clung better, but maybe I'm like just the ick of being told
Why did they build this robot with a cod piece?
Where's your dick, though?
All right, Oni, you are. If it wore a belt, you would be on it.
Okay.
Next turn, you can easily scamper up to that large opening that Mike described.
Okay.
It is, however, the golem's turn. It is going to see Hoppy and slam Hoppy, as is his way. Do I get advantage? Are you reckless? I don't remember.
I am reckless, yes.
2 slams. I don't know why it's not rolling with advantage. So that's the first attack. 26. Hits for 13 bludgeoning, but you make that 6. Second attack is 26 for 18, that you make 9. 15 bludgeoning damage that turn in total. And at the end of its turn, the flame in its chest is now like starting to cough out plumes of energy. It looks like the weapon has recharged, and if it can draw a firing solution next turn, it will likely use it. Hoppy, it's your turn.
Can I make it up in the hole in one movement, 40 feet?
You climb at half of your speed, so if you took your whole turn to do it, absolutely.
Okay. Can I... Yeah, I got nothing. I think that is the best action for me at this point. Unless you guys think I should clear out this guy first. Nah, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna climb him.
Okay. Athletics check for me, Hoppy. Perfection. I am going to move you...
Since I have a okay, 2 questions. 1, can I use the immovable rod and a rope to help Oni climb up?
Sure.
Because it can't move, it takes I think it's 4,000 pounds of pressure to move the immovable rod. Does it do damage to the robot if it runs into it?
I'm gonna say in this unique circumstance, no, because the golem easily weighs much more than 4,000 pounds. So I think this might be one of the few things in the D&D scape that might actually move the immovable rod. I know we could get into like structural micro pieces and whether each one has the tolerance, but since we don't really do that kind of...
Okay.
But
I thought it was like a cool...
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Now Oni sees the rope dangling from the rod of immovability, temporarily possible immovability.
The other option is if there's not is there anything else that I could tie it to instead? Because I don't want to damage the rod of movability.
You can. The inside of the chamber here looks pretty smooth and featureless until you get into the chamber. Where you are, not really. The immovable rod's a good solution if you're trying to tie off a rope.
Okay, then that's what I'm going to do. Drop the rope, and I'm done with my turn.
Having no other target, this guy charges to Fire Guy. Fire Guy takes 21 points of slashing.
So rude.
At least that's like, a number of hit points that doesn't just kill him anymore. Draco, it is your turn.
Hold on. Okay, so I was planning on doing Tidal Wave, which seemed like a great idea until I reread it and it said it's 30 feet long. That's awesome, but only 10 feet tall.
I guess you
So,
can you
10 feet
cast
tall.
it at any point, or is it from you?
In an area within range.
That should still be enough to maybe get the flame.
But where's the hole in the chest? How high up?
Feet up.
Yeah. So it's 25 feet up and it only goes 10 feet, so take his knees out.
Well, no, but you cast the wave inside the hole, right? Like in the tunnel? Inside on the ground? If you can cast it anywhere, just cast it in the fiery hole.
Is that doable, John?
Hopefully this is not recorded for, insidious reasons, but just...
Throw it into the fiery hole!
Exactly!
Does your hole burn? Draco's new tidal wave.
Tidal wave!
Guaranteed to solve... I'm reading it now. Sorry, 1 second.
It's actually a good point. I was always thinking on the ground, but you're right. An area within range, which is 120 feet.
Okay.
So 10 feet high, 30 feet long.
I'm very happy with this. My concerns are that there is no world in which Hoppy and Oni both don't have to make that saving throw.
True.
They are both either in or adjacent to the area that you'd be targeting with the tidal wave.
He could cast it above my head. I'm not in the hole yet.
Sure, and so let's
I mean, we're boning Hoppy, but
not get into a
Hoppy can
physics
make the
discussion,
save.
but imagine that someone dumped 10,000 gallons of water in a hole directly above where you're standing. Where do you think that water goes?
I'm gonna hold on to the rope that's tied to the immovable rod.
Sure, yeah, and that is demonstrated by the saving throw.
That's fair.
I think it's very interesting, very flavorful. I just want you to know that there is a friendly fire risk there.
I accept.
I'm good with it.
Poppy, do you accept?
Draco accepts nothing less.
It wouldn't be a Draco clan if there weren't questionable side effects.
It is a dexterity saving throw, so I think Hoppy gets advantage on that.
Nice.
Oni, go ahead and make yours. I'm gonna make mine.
So, what do I have that gives me the ability to re-roll?
Indomitable.
Seriously, 20s.
20s.
Oh, shit. I don't think your characters want to play fair with me, John.
It doesn't. I mean, to be fair, I did fall out of the sky on my fucking face last time.
You did. You did. That was pretty good.
Does this account for my my remarkable athlete add half my proficiency bonus rounded up to any dex save?
I thought it was skill, not saving throw.
Oh, it just says check.
Yeah, not a save.
Okay, then I will have to use this on
Or your token inspiration. Oh no, I guess that Brendan got that. You were just piloting. Sorry.
Jeez. I hate dex
It's
saves.
better.
They're so bad.
Okay, so here's the problem. You're gonna take. I'll roll the damage. Oh, that's not bad at all. Oni, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone, which unfortunately means you're going to fall.
Okay.
Hoppy, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, which you turn into 2 points of bludgeoning damage because you're raging and are not moved.
Thanks for the 2
Okay.
points. That could have been much worse.
Oni, you're also going to take 2d6 of falling damage. Another 7.
6 of falling damage.
Negative, I didn't do this to me. Inside, the tidal wave washes into that cavity where, well, I guess only Hoppy knows, but the other people inside of that cavity will have to save. I'm going to do that right now.
I'm on nose, too.
That's true.
Ah! They also suck.
They do.
What is the DC?
17.
So okay.
One got it.
The primary caster gets it. I'm gonna do something kind of fun, I think. Those two guys, Hoppy, wash out of the chamber. The two guardians that were there to keep this caster and the jewel safe are washed out by this elemental, like, I don't know, the Sonicare toothbrush that Draco just cast. And they fall down here next to Oni. Also taking
water flosser.
The water pick, yeah. All right, so you washed out half of the units. You did wash out Oni a bit. Amon, it is your turn. This is a fun combat.
Wait, no, I still got my fire guy. Fire guy's gonna do flame seed at the guy that was
How clean is my shot to the hole? Like, do I have a direct line of sight, or can I just?
He's got 4 damage on him for fire guy. There is definitely the. You could get an arrow in there, but you can't really see what's in there. Besides, like, you can probably see Hoppy's sort of broad-shouldered form silhouetted against the light of the issuing weapon. But could you put something in that hole? Absolutely. Can you be entirely responsible for what happens after that? Probably also not really.
Yeah.
Chuck it in that hole.
All right.
Did any flames get extinguished from all that?
No, there was a lot of sizzling and popping, but the blue flame persists.
Okay. Just
almost as if it's radiant and not actually fire.
I'm firing the moonbeam at the construct. Try to hit it in the face and confuse it a little bit.
In its bum.
Just try to. I'm more trying to just keep it on its toes so that the people who are close by aren't getting as much.
Quick question. How about the guy we dropped off? Is he attacking all those other guys?
I was gonna get to him. I meant to get to him on 0. He has drained to death the 4 knights of the Silver Flame that engaged him, and has left behind corrupted silver corpses. The corpses, like the flesh and stuff, dies off, as is always the case. But when they would otherwise spark and burn away, the silver skeleton corrodes and looks like rusty and patinaed, and they rise, animating under the thrall of this undead creature.
Great job, guys. We did good.
Just like we planned.
Yeah. Get that cube ready.
We're gonna put it back. That was a bad decision.
We emptied it.
Alright, and Moonbeam is at the start of his turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure I don't cheat you out of that. Renan's turn.
Okay.
No, he said moon. I thought he said moonbow, not beam.
Moonbeam with the moonbow.
Oh, okay. Never mind that.
Very moony.
Close enough. Renan is gonna try to kill the one attacking fire guy.
That is a hit for dead.
Yay!
Nice.
Hit for dead's always nice.
Mhm.
Oh no, she can't move. She took advantage. Oni, your turn. You are prone on the ground. Next to you are 2 groaning Knights of the Silver Flame going, "What the fuck was that? Tidal wave inside?"
Alright, I'm gonna stand up and I'm going to attack this one. Oops.
Yeah, you are. You feel the ebb and flow of battle and know where to make your next attack count. You move to the top of the initiative order. So after this, you'll have a 21 initiative. He's dead.
Great.
Now, the 29 can apply 11 damage to the next one.
Perfect.
He's also dead.
Excellent. So
John,
all
I don't
was
remember.
Stand up. Can I scale using the rope, the dude?
Yeah.
into the thing?
You can, but you only have half of your move because don't forget standing up from prone costs 15. So you can be 15 feet. You'll be about 10 feet shy of the opening.
Okay. Let's do it.
John, I don't remember who I go after, so I hope you're tracking that.
Yes, you go right now, actually. Oh, no,
Okay.
sorry. I go as the Iron Golem, and then you go.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot when you're on a different screen, you can't see. Everybody else can still see the initiative order, just not you.
Okay.
I was gonna say, what do you mean? I see you.
Yeah,
Right there.
I don't know why that is. The DM retains the ability to see it, but if I move you to a different page, you can't see what was on the page you started on. It's like you don't exist. Oh boy. So unfortunately, we lost both of our tanks. At the start of my turn, I'm going to take Moonbeam damage. Do I have to save for that, or is it just happens? I don't remember.
Just happened, I believe. Actually, the scroll up's right there. I got DC at 15.
So I take half of 2d10. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to roll it, or should I roll it?
He already did. It was
If you-
11.
if you
11
could-
up there.
Yeah.
Actually, 13 is what it was.
So I take 6. The moonbeam collides into the force field of the creature and starts to burn it away. And for the first time, you see the force field yield a little bit, weakening in strength, as like the attenuation of the moonbeam's arcane energy is slowly chipping away at his shield. First blood, kind of.
Yay!
Hoppy, it is your turn.
I am going to run up like here, and then I'm gonna go over here and up around here, and I'm gonna. This pattern on the floor here, is it just a mass of energy?
There is a ring of like rapidly spinning metal and a rune circle on the ground. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but the blue is like a rune pattern of magic that is suspending that yellow gem. The bigger circle around it is metal in a vortex, like a garbage disposal.
Okay. So this guy's definitely going in the garbage disposal as soon as I kill him. Ooh, that's not good. Those should be +5 to hit because I didn't have great weapons and mastery. What the fuck? That's weird.
That is weird.
Anyway, did either of those hit?
They both hit.
Oh, good. And now can I use my horns to shove them into the blender?
Sure. That does hit.
Moving him 10 feet right into that yellow thing.
You try to move him in, he gets battered and knocked off of it, so you sort of like ping-ponged him into the spinning whirly blade. He's going to take 3d10. Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it?
Oh, I want to roll that.
Sure. 3d10 of, let's call it blender damage.
Nice.
Damn! God damn. That is rough. Yeah, he's below bloodied now. It makes sense because you blundered him. Alright, I think that's it for Hoppy. We're going back to Draco.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I will. He's probably still dripping some nice, liquids out of him. Fire Dude's gonna come on over this way and cast Frostbite. That wasn't too much.
And it's going to be half of not too much. But the frostbite damage does continue to erode his protective shield.
Okay. And
Anything from Draco?
then Well, that was from Draco himself.
Oh, I
just
see.
had fire
Pass
dude.
through. I got you.
Yeah. And yeah, that and yeah, that will be it because fire is not helpful here.
Okay. Oni, you are 10 feet away from the ascended summit.
Yes. I am going to finish scaling it and get inside.
Give me just a moment to move you.
You were 10 feet, so you got 30 feet to go.
I have 20 feet. My speed is only 30.
That's right, 20 feet. Okay.
Oh wait, before she attacks, is our little monster dude that we unleashed heading towards the main baddie?
He is definitely motivated in a direction towards that creature, yes. What his intentions are yet is not clear.
He's probably going to attack with the living because, we live. He likes
Because
living.
we live.
So what am I looking at here? Is this an penetratable wall? Or is it just a circle on the ground?
The blue is a series of arcane magical runes on the ground. The gem is supported by and protected by those runes. There is also the outer ring is just like a whirling blades. It's a wall of just rapidly oscillating metal blades. Yep.
Metal blades.
Mm-hmm. Probably as a protective measure to make sure someone couldn't interrupt the spell effect. Also, checking in with everybody, it's afternoon. Are we okay to finish this fight up, or is there anybody who would rather pause here and pick it up next week?
I gotta go at 12:30.
I'm coming up against the Zeke's just lack of attention span.
Now might be a good time to pause then.
Okay. Is anybody strongly opposed to the idea of pausing here? We'll pick up in media res
No,
next week.
fine.
And the best house.
Hopefully Michelle feels better.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.